Is that a beer that I see you drinking?
Nay, sir. Well, yes,
What is
ish.
that?
Ginger beer.
Oh, is that like a mango drink or something?
Yeah, there's no alcohol in it,
Okay.
but I do have weed though.
Nice. Oh,
hmm
jealous.
I do have some ground drip. I might as well while I wait for you. What's up, DeFi Prince? I think we've talked before
We
somewhere.
have, yes.
You got to
A
click
few
it.
months back
You have to click the
when you're
button.
doing. Yes, I'm going to do that right now.
You click it's the button. Yes. I forgot what we talked about, but we did talk.
I was on the AMA for Strong Hands Protocol. I remember a few months back.
Yes. Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did the AMA for strong hands over here. I suppose we could also run through that as well.
Sure.
Yeah, look, because I don't have anything prepared for today, I guess we'll go through a run through of like whatever Donnie's doing, and then next week we'll go with something a little more prepared.
I like it. Let me prepare my screen to
Cool.
share. Or let me prepare my
All
screen.
right, let me jump on the computer then. Hold on a second.
All right, sir. Stop it. Get out of here. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Alrighty, we are online. Yeah.
Yeah, doggy. I like it like that. So yes, you can share your screen anytime you like, sir, and shows me some stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought
Let
that's what
me.
you. I thought that's what you were doing, sir.
I will have some cool stuff to share. Yes, I can do that. Just give me a minute to get it prepared.
All right. I haven't. I
Gotta
haven't
load
hit.
up some.
I have not hit record yet, so. But we are
Okay,
streaming
cool.
though.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. All right. Well,
There'll
let me
be
get organized.
there'll be separate videos, so.
Cool. All right. We'll open up the Strong Hands website, and I'll show you guys in the insides of that one a little bit, like what we've got planned over there. And while I'm on that, let's also get the DGen protocol site loaded up so we can run through Goat token.
Excellent.
Um, where's that at? There it is.
YouTube Studio.
And third,
And
but
where
not
is it?
least at all, is probably the Function Island site. Yeah. So you know what? We'll start with Function Island first, and then we'll go for my other mainstay projects of Strong Hands and DGen, just
All
because
right.
that's the order that things are loaded up in right now.
I like it. Let me get a link for the YouTube stuff. Here it is. I shared that. Let me see. Join us. Blah blah blah. That's done. Okay, let me hit record and then we can get going, sir.
Fantastic.
And, where's the button? Where's the button? All right. Start record. All right, welcome back. We're talking to Donnie again. He is going to tell us about some cool stuff.
Yeah, cool.
How's it going, Donnie?
Yeah, not bad, man. Thanks for reaching out for this interesting opportunity. It's yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. Mainly because it gives me another opportunity to share with everybody about what I'm seeing out there in the crypto space and
Mm-hmm.
what I'm finding interesting. But it also gives me an opportunity to speak to everybody about the things that they're interested in, and you know, who knows what we're going to end up discussing. But yeah, I mean, if this becomes a regular segment, excellent. Let's do it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, um, I think the working title we have so far is "Did You Know" with Donnie, or was it Donnie's "Did You Know"? I forget which one you like the most.
Donnie's Did You Know, I think, is the working title that we came up with.
Yes,
Um,
I like that.
yeah, Donnie's Did You Know. I like that too. That actually kind of sounds cool. Rolls off the tongue a little bit.
Did
Yeah.
DDYK.
Right.
Okay, so
uh,
what would you like to start first? Function Island. I am in the room. I bought some. It's a reflection token.
yes.
I remember we talked about it a little bit, but why don't you,
Yeah, for sure.
do the
So
whole thing for us?
yeah, so just to preface, guys, what we're going through here on this first thing is basically I'm just going to give you a rundown of all the things that I'm working on in terms of my projects and development. So that way you can sort of catch up and see what's going on with Donny D. Um, yeah, so I'll share my screen here and we'll take a look at some websites that I've been pulling together. So yeah, the first one that we mentioned is Function Island. Now this one here, this is sort of it started as a bit of a just for fun deployment, if you will. I copy and pasted the RFI contracts, the reflections token contract from Ethereum, and I deployed it on Pulsechain with the markers of Function Island or Funk token. And so far, this is like the little website that I pulled together for it. You can see anybody who knows my works knows that this is very reminiscent of the current websites that we have over at Strong Hands and Degen Protocol. Yeah, I think it's good because I'm just using the standard framework that we've built and mastered, which we help other projects with as well. So really quickly, Funk token is a 1% reflections token, so 1% fee on buy, sells, and transfers, and all that sort of thing. It's built on Pulsechain. The liquidity is on PulseX. And the whole idea is basically that, like I said, it just started out as a just for fun deployment, but it gives me a token that I can sort of work with a close knit community of friends and good people, where I start to build out different utilities for a whole range of things. I mentioned briefly that we're using the same framework of website here as we are on other projects. And what this means is that when I make something good, like a DApp of staking or lending or anything else that's cool out there, it's really easily copy pastable between those other websites that we've built as well. So a lot of cross compatibility with features that are developed, meaning we don't ever have to write the same code twice.
So this is like
Makes
your this is like your playground, so to speak.
yeah, my Lego set. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So basically the pages sort of look like this. The first one is your funk balance. It shows how much that is, what amount of pulse that's worth, how many dollars that pulse is worth, what the price is, and what the price is in US dollars. And then of course your buy and sell controls, and those go through PulseX. At the moment, I am also developing somewhat of a staking feature for LP tokens. So people who create LP for Funk token, they'll be able to stake that and earn some extra Funk. So that's pretty neat. It doesn't quite work just yet. I am actually still testing the contract for it, but that should be ready within the next week or two. And then people will be able to jump on board with that. And probably one of the other things that I find pretty cool is the native holders list, which I've piped in from the Block Explorer on Pulsechain. So you can see up the top here, the deployer wallet is still holding most of the supply at the moment. That's basically, like I said, because we've not really established much of a utility as yet. But this amount of tokens and all will be distributed throughout different people's wallets as they continue to participate in the ecosystem. Yeah, not much really to report other than that, just showing off that Function Island's a unique sort of a development using similar and familiar technologies.
Why don't we
So
why don't we linger there for a little bit? Why don't you tell me about the tokenomics of how much, what's the supply? I know it's a 1%
yeah,
reflection. Why don't you tell me about that?
yeah, for sure. So like I said, it's basically a direct copy and paste of the RFI contract. I haven't changed anything except the name or the symbol of the token. So everything you can expect from RFI, if you've ever dealt with that before, you'll have on Funk token. For those who haven't, basically on every single transfer of the Funk token, that is a buy, a sell, or a transfer between wallets, there is a 1% fee. So if you transfer 100 tokens, you'll actually end up, well, the recipient will get 99 tokens, right? That 1% reflection is basically a fee that is distributed proportionately between all the other holders of Funk token. So obviously, the more Funk tokens that you hold, the bigger the portion of those reflections that you're going to get. And so it kind of encourages people to buy up the token and just hold on to a large bag of it, because obviously then, that large bag is earning more tokens passively. They don't have to do anything. They don't even have to stake the token to be earning more token. And obviously, as liquidity builds behind the Funk token, and as it gets stronger in the Funk Pulse and Funk Die pairs, which are the two primaries that we're running at the moment, basically it just creates a more lucrative ecosystem for all, where value is actually retained and not lost to Jeets, I guess. um, yeah, so it is an interesting thing. 10 million tokens is the maximum supply. Tokens cannot be minted or burned. We can send tokens to the dead address, however, to reduce the circulating supply on a permanent basis, which is really interesting. But yeah, like I said, Funk
you haven't
token
done that
is
yet, right?
no, we haven't done that yet. That's right. We're still trying to determine if we'd like to send to the actual dead address of Pulsechain, which is like all zeros, but then 369 at the end, or if we want to build our own sort of burn pit mechanism.
You're not gonna send it to Vitalik's wallet, like the
What's
ship.
that?
You're not gonna send it to Vitalik's wallet like the ship devs did.
No, that's oh man. I gotta be honest. That was a foolish move. I mean,
He dumped
like,
how much did he
oh,
dump? He dumped like a billion, over a billion.
he dumped all of the tokens, took the money, and then donated it to different charities out there. It's like, well, and you know what? Some call it a blessing in disguise, but honestly, I'm like, bro, you threw away half your market cap trying to get free marketing out of one of the biggest names in crypto. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Well, I mean, it sort of still
I
worked out
mean,
for them, didn't it?
it sort of did. It did because it got the attention of everyone, but that's only because Vitalik is Vitalik, and he did such a large sell, right? Of course, it was going to make waves in the news. I mean, and that's why people call it a blessing in disguise. But for me, the way I see it is, it just feels like such a cheese move, like let's try and get free marketing by sending tokens to a big name person. Yeah, that'll work.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Side
I mean,
tangent.
hey, look, it obviously worked for them. They're doing well for it, and congratulations to them. I know plenty of people that have gotten into SHIB and making some gains. My brother-in-law is actually one of them, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, so. But yeah, like I said, Function Island is just one of those just for fun things at the moment. Very much using the same Lego set sort of stuff as other projects that I'm building. So, like I said, the interoperability and the ability to move things between projects and sort of build it up like a Lego set is very, very easy and right there. So,
Okay.
yeah. I'm going to go ahead and switch up which site we're showing here. That one is the old one. Hey, look, there's my wallpaper.
I dig it.
Okay, why don't we have a look at Degen Protocol? Actually, no, this one's Strong Hands. Yeah, we're going to look at Strong Hands next, actually. Yeah, here we go. So, Strong Hands Protocol is the originating protocol which I've been building alongside my friend, the DeFi Prince, who's here in the Telegram with us, ever since February of 2022. We started out on Kronos as little more than a Uniswap fork with some LP farms. We very quickly evolved into doing things like hourglasses, like P3D, and then we started experimenting with more staking pools. We've moved to BNB, we've expanded to Pulsechain, and now, as our website will show you, we're actually across 5 different chains with Strong Hands Protocol. So Strong Hands Protocol is basically a more fully fledged and multi-chain iteration of what I'm trying to do with Funk. We're building everything that we can to make Strong Hands Protocol like the one-stop shop that you need for everything across all the chains. So it starts with the Hourglass idea, or the P3D contract. So basically, you go into that, and what you can do is you can deposit and withdraw, compound and claim your earnings, If you've ever been in P3D, it's exactly the same thing, just without any team fees or anything like that, no dev fees or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty neat. I don't want to go too deep into the tokenomics of everything that we're showing here today, but I will happily do that on stream. Compound that price floor. Holy shoot, that's almost 500,000 pulse to compound into the floor. Look at that. It'll push the balance of the floor upways in a minute. Wait for it. Hey, there it goes. Nice. So yeah, this is where it all started. Is, like I said, an hourglass UI. We expanded the technology to use tokens as well as base currency, which, if you know what that means in tokens, then you know exactly what we're up to here. Compound that as well. That is some fantastic stuff. Look at this. Wow.
It's awesome when things work.
Yeah, it is rather. Oh, okay, and that one. Let's do it. There we go. All right. And so, yeah, now we've also got these vaults over here as well. So this is a UI in development, but basically we're going to be making a series of auto-compounding vaults that are published either through Stronghands or through Function Island. We haven't determined which platform or if we're going to do it on both yet. But the idea is basically that it shows the LP token that you can stake. You stake it, unstake it, harvest your rewards. You'd be earning whatever token you stake in the vaults. At the moment, it's a cross between the vault and the a farm UI. Like if we were to create like a cake style farm, then we could use the same components to deliver where people might be earning like a strong token or something like that. You know, whether that happens or not, entirely another kettle of fish. But yeah, it's nice to show off these things that we're developing. Probably the next thing that everybody wants to keep their eyes peeled for with relation to Stronghands, though, is actually these NFTs.
I was about to
So,
ask about that.
yeah, so these ones are actually pretty cool. I lifted the code from a certain fellow other project out there and customized the NFT quite considerably with our logo and text and all that sort of thing.
I can't
So basically, the NFTs, they start at a certain mint price. I think we've detailed that it's going to be 500,000 pulse per item to begin with. I'm not sure exactly what that equates to in dollar value at the moment, but anyway. So people can mint the items for 500,000 pulse each. The pulse goes into like a treasury for the protocol, and then basically we deliver a rate of yield per 24 hours back to the NFT holders. And of course, that stands the chance to benefit based on the performance of other aspects of the protocol. So whether we're staking in someone else's program or whether we're applying capital from the NFTs to our own mechanics that we're designing in these other apps that we've built. Overall, the idea of the NFTs is that they are a core integral part of the protocol, allowing people to just passively earn with the entire of everything that we do. If you don't know what to go into in our protocol, grabbing yourself the NFT is the best way to go, because then you're quite literally getting your finger in all the pies.
I remember last time we talked, the NFTs, the yield from it was something that happened periodically. It seems like you've changed that.
Yeah, so this one is actually a second program, which is a little bit evolved from the first NFT program that we ran.
Okay.
The first program which you're making reference to is the DJ Donny NFTs, which also I might put out there. They are still active, although the treasury is in rebuild mode at the moment. A couple of crappy trades and a couple of bad moves led to less than desirable effects on the treasury. But overall, these NFTs are designed to help to rebuild that as well. Current DGen Donny holders, if you have 5 DGen Donnies, you're getting one of these NFTs for free. And we might actually even increase that number given the value trade-off that it is. But overall, much like the protocol from which the code was lifted for these new NFTs, the black ones are obviously the rarest ones. So there's probably like a 6% chance that you'll end up minting a black one, if at all. And so yeah, basically you'll end up staking these new NFTs to receive protocol-wide benefit. So that also is aiming to be released in the next couple of weeks, next week or so.
And
Yeah.
is there any plans to? So your entire plan is hmm. any that word that everybody hates, rehypothecation. Is that going to happen here? Are you
Oh,
gonna
right.
are you gonna loan?
Rehypothecation. See, now that is a really interesting word. I don't know why everybody hates that word. I think
Well,
that's mainly just because everybody's been
you,
misled with the whole idea of what it is.
we know why, sir.
Right, right. Okay. So to put bluntly, once the NFTs are minted, the NFT fees they go into a treasury, and the Strongheads treasury, like I said, it is applied across the different products that we have. So things like the dashboard, the token 3D, the auto compounding vaults. If there's a beneficial part within our own protocol that can generate more money for that treasury, then yeah, some of the treasury funds will be used to go and invest in that protocol. If we see that there's a new opportunity out there, a new token or a new yield platform or something like that, then yeah, the NFT fund will basically go to participate in that to bring back passive rewards for the NFT holders. That's the whole point, is that it's gathering a nice big pile of money so that we can participate, so that we can throw it at both the first-hand things that we make and the third-party things which people might interact with out there. Like I said, the NFT is really a great choice if you don't know what to get into, but you want to get into something, because then, like I said, doesn't matter what it is that it is that you're getting into. When you hold the NFT, you've got your finger in all the potential pies that the protocol could determine bears any sort of an opportunity. So yeah, I mean, if that's what rehypothecation is, I guess. If not, otherwise, I just call it intelligent growth.
Yeah, rehypothecation is taking the deposited money and using it to earn yield somewhere else,
Right. Yes.
and
Absolutely.
returning the
Yes.
yield to
100%.
the people that staked.
That's exactly right. That's basically what's going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Simple but effective model, and honestly, if it's done right, then I think it's one of those things that can probably redevelop that sour taste in people's mouth when they hear that letter R word. um,
Well, it's what every if there's a business that involves taking your money, they're probably rehypothecating it. So it's not a
oh yeah,
terrible word.
absolutely.
It's
No,
it's standard.
absolutely. Like I said, though, I can understand why people sort of feel sore about that sort of thing, and you know, but that's one of the things that we aim to correct about here. Um, yeah, so very much looking forward to bringing these NFTs online.
Very cool.
Um,
Can we go back
that sort of
once?
wraps.
Can
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
let's go back real quick. I want to talk about reflection tokens. So I know that
Sure.
most reflection tokens sometimes get stuck. Is there something did you guys fix that? I like, for example, some reflection tokens, uh, the reflections stop unless you go and trigger the contract. You have to go interact with it, or via like a small buy or small sell. Do you know what that's
Oh,
about?
right.
I've been curious why that happens, and um, why
So
it seems people
that
don't fix it.
that is an interesting one, and that's actually a lot to do with the setup of the contracts that people use. See, reflection tokens have taken a very massive spiral of development since they've been around. The first one, which was RFI, is the contract which we're using. So there wasn't anything for us to change or fix in the contract, because the only token that's being reflected around is the native token itself of
Hmm.
Funk, right? There's no transformation necessary. What you're speaking to is the jam up of contracts with the distribution layer, and that's a separate contract that gets joined onto these other tokens, where you might buy this one token and then it reflects in
Oh.
something else, right? That's where it gets jammed up, is because it quite often, if volume dries up, then there's not enough fees being taken, so the fees don't get sold off for enough of the token that's being reflected, and then someone else has to go and manually trigger those reflections, but they can't because the balance isn't high enough. Yeah, basically, it's people's yeah, they don't have the appropriate volume to match the technology they've implemented. Is
Thank,
really what the problem is.
thank you. That clarifies it. That makes more sense in my head now. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
no problem.
so
That's totally cool.
yours shouldn't have that issue then. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, no, ours will not have that issue, simply because we don't use any external contracts. with Funk Token.
Mhm.
Funk Token is 100% self-contained in its own contract, and like I said, aside from the name and the symbol, we changed nothing about the RFI contract, which is still to date running beautifully on Ethereum.
Yeah. Why remake the wheel? Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Forgive the going back. It's just one of those
Hey,
questions
no,
I
that's
needed to answer.
that's totally cool. That's what we're here for. It's how we learn. We ask questions, right?
Yeah, man. All right. Continue, sir.
Excellent. So let me just get organized here real quick. Is that the right one? I think. Yes, this looks like it. I think. Yeah. Here we go. I've got so many projects on the go at the moment. It's crazy.
I can imagine.
um, between Funk Token and Strong Hands, and now Degen Protocol, which we're about to show off here as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually pretty cool.
How many more days for that? Today is October 12th.
I think that'll be the 16th, so 4 more days.
October 16th. Excellent. There's no like set date yet. It's set time, right?
There's no set time. That's right. We're going for as much of a ghost launch as we can. And that's purely just to try and keep it as fair as possible between all participants. So, yeah.
All right. Well, the floor is yours, sir. Tell us all about Degen Protocol and Goat. Meh. No, that's not Goat.
Fantastic.
Never mind. Go on.
All right. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have looked at the previous 2 websites that I've shown off, you can see that it's very much matching the style of the other ones. You know, Lego set formation type thing. Again, why reinvent the wheel when you've got something that works, right?
Amen.
So first and foremost, I'm going to switch to Pulsechain testnet, so we actually get the proper demonstration of contracts going on. We've got a fully functional version of everything that we're releasing running on Pulsechain testnet at the moment. Yeah. So I want to give a brief rundown really quickly of Degen Protocol and what we're doing.
Yes, please.
So Degen Protocol formed in December of 2017 on the 15th. In the face of things like BitConnect and Etherlink and things like that blowing up, i.e., falling apart. Basically, Black Sheep got together with a group of friends and has built a community over the last 5 years or so, almost 6 years now, which has amassed to over 3,000 people. And basically, the whole community has just been dedicated year after year to navigating the DeFi and crypto oceans, finding opportunities and helping each other learn, obviously avoiding rugs and calling bullshit out in the space where it is. It's a large family sort of a vibe over there. That don't tolerate any sort of crap towards the OGs, if you will. But they're all a very supportive group of people as well, and very keen to onboard others and obviously enlighten them to the ways of the crypto. Our community leader, Crypto Black Sheep, he's actually very vocally celebrant of the idea that he's not had to have a quote-unquote normal job for almost 3 years now. I think it might actually be going on a little bit longer than that, which is pretty cool. I'm also in the same boat. I left my previous employment and pretty much walked straight into freelance crypto almost 3 years ago, going on 4 now, which is pretty cool as well. But anyway, so Degen Protocol is largely a community-driven effort. So started out as a bunch of hexagons, obviously following Richard Hart, staking hex, doing that sort of thing, but then slowly forayed out into other things. I came along to Degen Protocol roughly a year and a half ago. They were exploring the Tron blockchain back then, with things like Tron Chain. You might also remember our friend Bank Teller, who created Bankroll Network. That also was on Tron, and they were heavily into something called Flow at the time.
I remember.
So that was also pretty important back then for what else is out there today. But then I sort of joined the team one day after, I think we were literally just sitting there in their voice chat one day, having some beers, and I said, "Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if we made like a sheep token? You know, because crypto black sheep, DGen protocol." And they're like, "Ha ha ha, ha, that'd be funny." And so 10 minutes later, I had taken a copy of my best code base that I had available to me, and I'd personalized it all with DGen protocol and sheep token and everything else. And then I think it was maybe a month of development after that, and we held an MGE, a liquidity raise that raised, I think it was in excess of $400,000 at the time. We'd launched that on Kronos as Pulsechain was not yet available. It was still 2 years out from launch, as we found out most recently. Yeah, so we launched Sheep Token on Kronos. We suffered and endured the Kronos dip when they cut the card rewards. And so Sheep Token value dipped dramatically as well. We migrated to Binance Smart Chain, and we continued to build over there. And Sheep Token is still very much alive over there as well. And now our latest effort is on Pulsechain, now that it has finally been delivered, called Goat Token. So, yeah, I guess let's get into it.
Before
So we click on.
before you move on
Yep.
to that, is there any imminent plans to like shelve sheep, or is that just on the back
Oh,
burner for now?
yeah, no. So that's important to remember is that Sheep Token is on BNB, and no, we are absolutely not looking to pack it away.
Okay.
It is on the back burner for now while we pour our development and obviously team focus into the Pulse chain side of things. But we do believe that on the whole, the effect will be positive in that it attracts more eyes to our protocol, and then eventually, once this website also adopts the BNB side of things, so that we can have Sheep Token on the same website, then more people will start sort of shifting to and fro between them. We got a lot of OGs that are in Sheep Token, and a lot of them that are also keen for Goat. We got some that are just going to be waiting in Sheep, and that's fine as well. But obviously, the whole move the whole everything that we're doing here at DGen Protocol aims to include those from other. Yeah.
I got what you're saying.
Shit, I lost my train of thought.
I do that to people.
No, I got a text message. Someone annoyed me. That's all.
Yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
me this
sorry.
time. Okay.
Yeah, no,
So-
it wasn't used time.
So
Yeah,
moving
no.
on to Goat.
So we're not leaving anyone behind, is what I was going to say. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. I dig it.
Yeah. So Goat Token is basically it is a token which is backed with single asset W Pulse, right? So what you have is a token. You deposit Pulse into the contract over here, and you get Goat Token with a 5% fee on the W Pulse, which gets permanently locked into single asset liquidity, right? At any time, you can also redeem Goat Token, which is to burn the Goat Token and receive W Pulse. And that also incurs a 5% fee, again, that stays in liquidity to increase the mint and redeem ratio price. So check this out. 1.974 is the current mint and redeem price. And the way that the Goat Token contract is coded with minting and redemption is that the price here, this mint and redeem price, it never, ever goes down.
Okay.
Right? Let me say that again. The coding of Goat Token means that the mint and redeem price never goes down. It can only increase further, right? So what this means is that you can mint one day, you hold on to it, and you're automatically enjoying price appreciation every time someone else mints or redeems, right? Quite simply, the price only goes up, right? Now, what's even more interesting about Goat Token is that it is a regular ERC20 token in that it has no fees on buy, sell, or transfer, right? You're probably thinking for a second, hold on, mint and redeem has a 5% fee. What's the difference between that and buy and sell? Well, minting and redeeming happens natively on the contract here, where buying and selling happens
On
on the DEX, which we also have controls for over here, right? Now, what's important about there being no fees on buying and selling means that Goat Token retains 100% compatibility with every other ERC20 compatible token or contract out there. It means that Goat Token is incredibly versatile and able to be integrated with a lot of different platforms out there, if not all of them. So we thought that was very important. Additionally, what it means is that we're not dealing with reflections to issue rewards or anything like that. The way that people enjoy appreciation and rewards with Goat Token is just simply by buying it and holding it and waiting for that single asset price appreciation. So to sum it all up, Goat Token is really special because with the 5% fee permanently increasing the mint and redeem ratio price, and then this separate price point established on the DEX, what do you see here? There's a difference in the two prices. What does someone do when there's a difference between the two prices?
Arbitrage, of course.
Exactly! That's right. So what we can see right here is that at the moment, it is actually cheaper to mint some Goat Token than it is to buy it on the DEX, right? So what you could say is someone will mint some Goat Token, right? Let's just do that right now. Let's just mint 10,000 Goat, okay? So we've been minting 4,811 Goat, right? So 4811, and that cost me 10,000 Pulse. And look at this. When I sell that 4811 on the DEX, I'm going to get 222 Pulse in profit. Just for that little arbitrage right there. Just like that. Boom. There it goes. Arbitrage complete. Simple as that. And just because those two different price points are there, that's how it works. Nice and easy, all on the dashboard, right there at Degen Protocol, and you don't have to worry about checking anything. It's all there. The numbers are in real time and up to date. So, yeah, that's Goat Token in a nutshell.
Very cool.
Like
Can
I said, 4 days time, and this one hits Pulsechain mainnet. So
can we linger on this page real quick? So
sure.
A lot of complicated things are happening right now. The page not only mints and burns, but you've also got what is that? A widget for PulseX built into the page, so you can mint it, buy and sell all on the same page. So you don't have to go on PulseX to do any of that. Very cool.
That's exactly right. Yeah, so you've got this is basically Degen Protocol's own one-stop shop of everything that you need to make money with Degen Protocol. You mint, you redeem, you buy, you sell, and you can monitor your stats here. So you can see how much Pulse your bag is worth, again, how many dollars that's worth, your balance up the top here. Your last entry price is what price you last minted or redeemed Goat tokens at, right? And this shows how much Pulse you've put into the Goat contract for minting and how much Pulse you've taken out of the contract as a result of redemption. As you can see, I'm still at a slight loss right at the moment. But that's obviously because I didn't wait long enough before redeeming. But obviously, that doesn't account for buying and selling in those two metrics there. So you could be making profit through buys or sells as well.
This is like a kind of like, I don't want to... I just want to preface this by saying I hate miners, but this is kind of like a miner. I don't want to sully your work by calling it a miner, but this kind of reminds me of a miner because minting is hiring the people, right? Is hiring the miners, and the miners are there to be traded back and forth. And when you're done with that, you burn them and you get your redemption. But go back up 1 second for me. So would there ever be... I answered my own question. So you could sit here and play this game all day long, kind of, huh? The more people are doing this, the more volatile it becomes. And how does... Okay, one thing I don't understand is how the price increases. Is it based on a percentage of what's being minted burned, or is it like a running clock? Like once it gets to once every 1,000 it mints, it increases it, or is that am I thinking that right?
Right. No, no, no. So let me correct that one for you.
Okay.
So basically, it's through the minting and redemption. Like I said, there is a 5% fee on the amount of pulse that is handled every time someone mints and redeems, right?
Okay.
And so that pulse is left behind in the contract still as single asset liquidity. So what that means is that, yeah, okay, you might be redeeming at a higher ratio, but you're still leaving 5% behind of what it is that you're taking out. Um, I'm not sure exactly how to explain it other than just that the code inside of the contract literally does not allow for the price to reduce in any circumstance. The only way that price can go is upwards. That's just the mechanical way that it's coded.
I get that.
Um,
I get that part, and that did explain my question. Thank you. That did help
cool,
me.
excellent,
Okay. Sorry. So,
perfect.
go on, sir. Thank you for stopping for my tangent.
That's all right. No problem. So basically, when we go live, we'll find a chart provider, and we'll obviously put a nice market chart here, rather than just saying chart goes here. But then right down the bottom here, you can actually see we've already got live stat counters. We've had 45 different addresses trying out GOAT token, over 1,051 transactions with 879 million pulse and 445 million GOAT total current supply. And this is actually a circulating supply measure as well. Keep in mind that although the GOAT token supply can increase and decrease as it's mint and redeemed, that's why this is always a circulating supply more than just a total supply. Total supply implies some kind of finality or a cap or whatever, which is why we'll always refer to this as a circulating supply.
An elastic circulating supply, right? Is that the right word?
Correct. That's right. Elastic circulating supply. You got that right.
Alrighty. Okay. I like it. Okay. What else about goat, sir?
So I think that's just about everything. Oh, there is this one big thing that we're bringing. It's called Goat Feeder. Do we have time for this one?
Oh, sure, sir. I got plenty of time. My day depends on you, sir.
All right. So I'm going to run you guys through this one really quickly, and then I'd like to finish up here because I do got some stuff to do today. Yeah, let's get stuck into Goat Feeder. So Goat Feeder, for those of you who are not aware, is basically it's heavily inspired by the futures contract from Elephant Money. Basically, people will deposit DAI and they will claim DAI for 0.5% daily cash flow. So basically, what this means is that let's say you put in 200 DAI, you would get 0.5% of that back per day. And so it would take 200 days to ROI. And the overall effect is that after that 200 days, you have an additional 165 days of 0.5% cash flow. Now, you might be wondering, well, hold on a second. You're taking in DAI and you're putting out DAI, but where does it get the extra money from? I'm glad that that's probably on your mind. So let me tell you, what we've done is we've made it so when people deposit DAI into the Goat Feeder, 90% of the DAI that is deposited gets converted into W Pulse, which then mints Goat token and stores it in the Goat Pen here. Okay? The Goat Pen is basically our big treasury for the Degen protocol. Okay?
So that's the equivalent of Bertha, right?
Yeah, that's right. The equivalent of Bertha. Yeah. So basically, keep in mind the appreciative nature of price and the ways that works from Goat token that I explained before, and then you'll understand why we gather such a big pile of Goat token in the Bertha, because it's naturally appreciating in price both through the DEX and through single-sided liquidity. So come day 201, when someone's ready to start claiming more rewards, gradually the pile of GOAT is eaten away at and, topped up by other players doing good actions or whatever. And basically, this is how we generate the extra money, is because we're turning most of your DAI into GOAT token, which is exposing it directly to the market operations of everything else that's going on. So that's like I said, that's between the single asset liquidity, that's between the LP providers and anything that we do with LP. It's important to note that DGen Protocol has partnered up with SparkSwap to do something for launch in the future as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there is that. So basically, the other 10% of your DAI, in case you're wondering, is kept inside of this contract here called the DAI buffer pool, which basically means just a place where people can claim DAI, and it doesn't necessarily need to eat from the goat pen over here. In the event that someone's claim is more than it's sorry, I don't know exactly what the condition is, so I won't try to name it. But I'll say that in the event where the buffer pool is determined, it needs to be topped up, and that is something that the feeder contract determines for itself. It will actually go ahead and draw from the goat pen to top up the buffer pool to continue steady payouts, meaning that everybody has a seamless, frictionless experience as they implement this 0.5% daily cash flow engine as to part of their daily role.
Do you guys have
Um,
as much control on that as its namesake does? You know, is most of this stuff automated? Is it behind
oh, right.
multi-sig
Um,
wallets? Who controls it?
Right. So DGen Protocol Deployer Wallet controls most of the backend architecture, but
Mm-hmm.
it is important to remember that about the only things that we've changed about this contract is actually the logic of what happens when money is deposited and what happens when money is claimed out of the system or when the buffer pool needs to be topped up again. Um, so
Okay.
there is that to keep in mind. Um, but yeah, so with that also on the same thought train is that we do have also the referral program that is implemented. So when you set a referrer, oh, this, yeah, this is some good fun.
Yeah,
So it is
you
a
guys
single.
added an extra fuck you to that one.
So so it's a single layer referral program where basically what happens is when you do your claim, 1% of your claim value gets split between you and your referrer and goes into your pending rewards, right? And so pending rewards builds up every time you do a claim. The only way that you can get to these pending rewards, however, is by performing a compound transaction, which requires a fresh minimum deposit of 200 DAI.
So you're not gonna be compounding with one ref, huh? You've got.
No, that's right.
You're not gonna be compounding your refs 3 times a day.
No, that's right. Well, I mean, you might do. I don't know. I mean, some people build trees that big, but you know.
I'm sorry, that's just like that one thing really cracks me the fuck up. Because it's like most ROI dApps, you know, people abuse the referral rewards, and you guys are
Yeah.
like, no, bitch.
Basically.
Sorry.
If you're gonna take advantage of the referral program, you got to be able to back it. I mean, historically speaking, referral programs have been nothing shy of liquidity leaks in protocols. So we felt like this added additional move of requiring fresh deposit to get to those rewards, it only helps to foot the bill. I mean,
You
because you're
know
absolutely
what?
right.
You know what? You should add a second layer to that, right? If you should add like a like a roulette thing, right? So let's say you have $50 worth of refs and you don't want to put $200 in. Maybe there's like a 50-50 chance you get that $50 without compounding, or it goes to, you know, the protocol, or it goes to something else, you know, like a take a chance.
Mm.
I think another protocol did that recently. I forget which one did it. Where you went when you go to claim, it's like 50-50 chance you'll get money or not, and you
Oh
know,
wow.
whether you win or not, it goes back into the contract. I think that's interesting.
Oh wow. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry. Side tangents.
Yeah, no, you're all right. Yeah, so like I said, it builds up in the pending rewards here, and so for people to take advantage of that at all, needs a fresh 200 die deposit in there. 200 die is the minimum deposit to get started, and then to compound is a minimum 200 die deposit. But of course, once your rewards start building up, you'll definitely be able to see how that works for you. Given the similarity to where we got the code from for the contract, obviously the same sort of account building strategies can be applied. I do know that a pretty popular one is to compound 3 weeks in a row and then claim 1 week, and that's like a month cycle type thing. But how you play is ultimately up to you and up to your own discretion. Down the bottom here, we also have the stats panel, so we can see that we got 39 addresses testing the feeder. We've got apparently $16 million in testnet volume currently tied up in there through 422 transactions, 16 million DAI deposited, 750,000 DAI is claimed over just shy of 1,670 rewards delivered. So,
And these are community members testing, right? I'm assuming.
this is all 100% community members and interested parties of Degen Protocol jumping in there and testing. This is actually the largest testing base that we have ever had as part of Degen Protocol, and this is one of the reasons why I believe it's going to be one of our most successful. Is simply because we've had such a massive testing force. Prior to Goat and Goat Feeder, it was pretty much just up to me and a couple of the members of the Degen Protocol board to do all of this.
If you're gonna do a community project, it needs to be community involved, and I think you guys are going the right way. This is the way to do it, especially inviting the community to see the potential of the testnet. I think Richard Hart showed us that worked well. So
yeah,
well done, sir. I'm quite excited. October 16th.
That's exactly
just
right.
A few days away. If any of you out there want to give me money so I can buy goat token, call me. That's it.
Very nice. Tim, thank you very much for letting me come up here and share all of this with your audience today. I really appreciate the opportunity. You know, like I said, maybe next week I'll have something a little bit more prepared in terms of did you know with Donnie or something like that.
No, I learned quite a bit today. So thank you as ever for taking the time and coming to explain everything to me. I understand reflection contracts much better now. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look forward to
guys. Like I
next
said,
week.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna have to jump out of here. Gotta go. But yeah, look forward to hanging out next week, and yeah, we'll see you guys around. Thank you very much.
Enjoy, guys. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Let me end the recording for this one. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. The live stream is still going. I will upload the video. Have a good day, Donnie. You're awesome, man.
Yep, I'm off. Take it easy.
Have a bowl for May.
I was going to say, you better do that for me because I ain't got none. So have one for me, will ya?
All right, you got it.
All right, cheers. Have a good day. Bye.
That was fun. I learned some stuff. I've always wondered why why some reflection tokens do that. It makes sense. Why some do it, why some don't. I think I've been in too many reflection tokens. I think I missed Mega. Sounds like I missed Mega. Did I miss Mega?
No.
It still they have that VC going and it still hasn't launched? Are you serious?
Dude, when you said that, I heard they launched Mega. I missed Mega. Oh my god, please rephrase your words correctly. Oh my god.
I know. That's what I was asking. I was asking, did I miss Mega?
Oh no.
Breathe.
Sir.
Breathe. I was asking if I missed it.
I was so focused on something. Once you said mega, oh,
Um, Hey
forgive me,
Tiamat.
I can't
What's
help
up, girl?
myself.
Okay, so I came in at the tail end of the AMA. Are there any restrictions on the launch, like with the buys and sells? Is there like a holding period or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Nothing.
and
It's supposed to be a fair launch, so that means that they push the trigger, everything gets deposited, and then it's a free for all.
oh,
There's no team
it's gonna be like
tokens.
drip or
Yeah,
nothing.
no, there's no team tokens. They don't have any tokens to hold. They don't have anything. It's like Bitcoin. So the only way to get GOAT token is to buy it or mint it on the
Okay,
on the website. So that's pretty cool.
okay.
And
And is there a zapper?
no, they don't have a zapper yet. I should have. That was a
Okay,
good question. That was a good question. I should have asked that. Damn it.
okay. That was 430 question.
Mm. At Donnie, we can ask Donnie. Will there be a zapper? That referral thing is like such a fuck you. Can you imagine that referral thing? Like, some people will like, a lot of people will like use themselves as referral, and now every time they compound the second account, they have to add $200. The referral. It's fuck. It's
But no lockup.
yeah, yeah. No lockup. Technically, it's locked up since you're minting and unminting. Like you're locking up the die, right?
Hmm.
But not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you lock up the die and then it prints you out goat tokens.
hmm Donnie says that's in development.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. That that referral thing will never not be funny. I swear to God, it'll never not be funny. Because it's like
Mm,
some people will be like, some people won't even put any money in, and they'll just be like, ref rewards. They'll just, you know how that happens with referral programs. So these guys
mm.
will put, and every time they try to take their their refs, they're gonna have to compound $200. That's hilarious. Sorry, that's hilarious.
So for the strong and pro is 10% deposit. Oh, 5%.
5. Are we still talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
It's 5.
Is a
Mm,
5% deposit?
Yeah, mint fee.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the token itself, there's no once it's minted, there's no transaction fees to buy and sell, which is pretty cool. So that's gonna
Oh yeah.
that's
I'm
gonna
gonna raise the price floor. Let's do it.
that's gonna encourage a lot of trading
Yeah, I'm
because
not.
like people like X. That's gonna encourage a lot of trading, them to trade and hold, because there's no tax, there's no penalty. They haven't said if they're doing any like anti-bot measures, but usually with fair
Yo,
launches there are no anti-bot measures because then it's not fair launch. Fair launch is just you drop it and it's a free for all. Bots, people, everybody.
Mhm.
So if you're doing anti-bot measures, then it's not a fair launch anymore, is it? By definition, I guess. No restrictions. We're making all the contracts go live at the same time and let everyone go ham. No restrictions.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I need money. Ooh, I wonder if anybody needs a kidney. Where is your kidney, anyways?
In
Where-
your back.
Oh, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know maps. I don't know bodies, and I have one. Yeah, it's interesting how they're gonna do the contracts. They're gonna do like in batch Because normally when you're doing deploying contracts, you have to do them one at a time. But he's gonna push a button, and that button's gonna push all the buttons at the same time. He's got a button for the buttons. I like it. Where is Crypto God? Amy Valentine, how are you today?
Probably at work.
No restrictions. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. October 16th. I need to move my calendar here. How are you liking this internet computer thing? I am finding it a little difficult to use, to be honest with you.
ICP.
Yeah, I'm finding it a
I'm
little
liking it right now. Like
it's
I
all like it's all new. Very cool. Somebody sent me somebody. Oh, that was really loud. Jesus. Um,
sorry. The
I
text
She
message.
had that shit on max.
oh damn that.
No, the text message.
Oh look, I got some really. I got headphones on. That was like, woo.
I wasn't expecting it.
I don't know what Ghost is. Somebody said it's a meme token, but I don't know how I got it. How did I get Ghost? How
It
did
probably was airdrop. It was probably airdropped to your wallet, or you probably claimed it or something.
I don't remember claiming anything.
Well, then somebody must have airdropped it to you.
Well, whoever did it, thank you. I love you. Is it how much of it can I use to get goat?
No,
Where's
we got to see
430?
what the price of Ghost is
Where's 430?
at Walmart.
Uh,
He's at Wally's World.
so 430. Come on, VC. So we got okay. So Open Chat is Telegram. Discover is Twitter. Which one is the YouTube?
I don't know anything about that right now. I am only on Open Chat. I haven't done a district anything.
Okay.
Um, I was
Oh,
just creating my room.
okay. I did the Discover one. Discover is the Twitter thing. I
But
don't know
what's
what.
the point of all of that?
Well, the point is, it's these things on Web3, right? Because these things are actually running on the blockchain, so they can't be stopped. You know, they can't. They're there forever. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the only difference. Is it's the same thing, but now it's on Web3, so it's decentralized. Like in theory, you shouldn't be able to block. You know, like get taken off of any of these things. In
Yeah.
theory, I know.
And it's monetized too, cause I mean,
Yeah, it looks
if
like
you get
just people joining the rooms earns you money. Like one of the options that I saw setting up was that you can like require that they be a diamond member, and every diamond
hmm
member that joins, you get a like referral rewards. I still don't understand how that works, to be honest with you.
yeah, I think through time and experience of using the space, we'll learn more about it. I was gonna look up some YouTube videos and see what they were saying. If there's any YouTube videos out, I was gonna make one.
Oh yeah, do
Um,
that.
whenever I got the time, I was gonna make one just based on like my experience and what I'm doing and what I got going on, and I'm gonna start shilling it more than my
So
Telegram because I like
so
baseball.
can we do something? Can we do something? I know it's dumb. I know it's probably been done before, but can we do like a ladies' perspective thing on DeFi? Like maybe
Mhm.
once a week. Like you know,
What?
can we do something like I just did with Donnie with you and me? Like we do a weekly thing where we talk about what it's like being, what it's like navigating DeFi as a, you know, a female. I don't know if it's different than a male. It seems like it might be a little bit more difficult because it seems like we make it more difficult for you guys. you know. So,
Uh, yeah.
so
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
don't think I make it
I don't know
difficult.
if you want to do that, but I thought that might be
No, I don't
interesting.
mind. I don't mind.
Like, how is it affecting your life as a female? What are you? How are you using it to navigate the world? You know, your perspective. I don't.
It's making me fucking lit.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like Donnie's, like the whole point of the Donnie's thing is, Donnie lives on like the bleeding edge of what's possible with like blockchain. So if I'm talking to him, is like a way of me staying informed because I know he's gonna know the latest and biggest and bladdest, blah blah blah. And I am curious if there are females in the space that find it difficult to navigate it because of the bullshit that the guys do to make it hostile towards you guys. And
How do they make it hostile to us?
well, every time somebody, like every time I go into a VC, maybe it's just my perception because I I tend to like pay attention to things that don't matter. But every time a girl
Mhm.
goes into a room, everybody's tone changes. Hey, I'm sure you guys get. Uh,
Uh, yeah.
d-
Oh my goodness. So I was in the voice chat with the Tang gang. They are so managed, but they had shouted me out and stuff, but they was all over it. And I was like, oh man, okay, this what they doing at the Tang gang. I didn't feel
Fuck
no
them.
way about it though.
yeah, it's just like I've watched it happen several times, and I'm just like, God.
You're like blockchain babe's fucking hot and da 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 da, and she's a part of the Tang gang.
Yeah, it's like. Have you never seen a female before?
Yeah,
Relax, 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 relax.
I think it's
Maybe it's
I
just my
think it's just
perspective. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is.
yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
All
It
right.
doesn't bother me. Shit, because it's very much temporary. Like they probably do it for about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. They probably do it for like 2 seconds, and then they go back to talking about the shit that is necessary. You know what I'm saying? So it's not overwhelming at all.
Okay,
It's like okay, and then
that makes sense. I dig it.
yeah.
Like even was it you that Forex? God, it was an AMA with Forex, and he stopped the whole thing to say hi to this girl, and his whole voice and demeanor changed. He was like, "Hey," and it was just so weird.
Oh, I missed it.
It was so weird and awkward. It was a few months. It was like last year. He went out of his way. He saw this girl come on the VC, and he went out of his way to say, "Hey." And then she got on. She said, "Hey, Forex." And it was so awkward.
Oh
And
my god.
it's like, "Hey, do you guys need a room?"
Okay.
I'm probably the only person that noticed that because I only notice things that don't matter.
Right. Like someone needs to notice.
Yeah, somebody needs
So
to
did
notice.
you use oh wait, no. Ain't we're supposed to be using our internet ID. There you go, because that's what 430 said.
Yes,
Use your internet ID to make the accounts.
yes.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, and so I need to know which one is the equivalent of the YouTube, so that I can upload this
You
video
smoke out. You want
to
smokes?
me.
Hella food.
Me, I'm running this
Ooh.
Mm.
this this vape is dying on me.
It's drop now. Oh shit, sweet. Oh shit, fuck. Damn, sweet.
Oh, that's
Oh,
next
fuck.
one.
You
He
alright?
got
Still
Android.
snaps.
You alright over there, buddy?
Okay, so what email? Okay, I'm gonna use mine.
And you can twist a fucking
Okay, so where do I get my? Let me go to my profile. Okay, so I have my Twitter.
Oh my god.
Could you die?
A little.
Oh, that's what he's trying to do. His little PFP on freaking. I see it now. What he talking about with the NFT URL
Oh, what are you talking about?
with
wait.
Trap when he was
I
trying
think
to
it's something out
upload.
of here. Looked like it was spraying all the way up here and then out here. So it's got to be one of these. It's probably this right here.
Yo,
Or do you need-
you figured out how to add the NFT as a profile pic? I have not yet.
no, I
I
this my first time looking at it.
I don't want
Like,
to buy an NFT. I just want to use my own logo.
yeah, I do too. Cause
The
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
got cleared.
I don't want to.
my name is already set. Like,
Yeah, like
Hella dirty. You got cigarette?
no, I
What?
don't have any cigarettes. Sir.
He got none.
no
I just ran
guards,
out.
no guards.
I don't feel like going to the store. I gotta do some contract works.
What contract works?
You hear me, Titus? Mm.
What contract works?
Um, stuff. Stuff I'm not releasing yet.
Oh,
We're on a live stream, by the way, sir.
Oh, yeah. That's why I say stuff.
Okay, stuff,
gotcha.
stuff. This is the after
Stuff.
party.
Stuffed raviolis. Oh, what's some stuffed spinach raviolis now? Mm.
What is it? Okay, 50 what? What do I gotta buy? 50 discovers
I
What
have
you talking
no
about?
idea what you're talking about.
for this Discover app.
I
Oh,
didn't. I didn't.
oh, you talking about the ICP thingy?
Yeah.
Okay. I just sound like I knew what I was talking about, but no, I don't.
We're trying, we're trying, we're learning.
Where is
I'm just
Fortnite?
glad we like the first ones up here. Shit. I mean, if it does go somewhere, I mean, the way it's set up, it looked like it has potential with all this different like format and stuff like that.
Yar.
Hmm.
I don't see
So
what
I
you're
ain't
talking
sure.
about in Discover where you have to. I don't see anything about upgrading Discover. I see settings. I see.
Now why with my image I can't fucking pull my image up?
Yeah, because you have to like. You can only use it by an NFT ID. So we got to figure out how to upload an NFT first. And I think
So we have to turn our picture that we want into an NFT and
right.
then upload it in order to
And
bitch.
then use the URL for that.
Mm-mm. So blockchain bay has to become an NFT.
I hate to spill that oil. Ugh. Fuck.
The fuck is what you're supposed to say. It's a what's a say. It's a what's the
Was it?
Was that?
like what is that?
Y'all watch that new Saw 10 movie or the Saw X or whatever?
Nope.
Sure. No. What's that?
It's a movie about people that have done bad things. They get captured and then they get repented for their. They have to repent for their fucking sins, basically. And there's a man who fucking started doing these things. I don't know. Saw.
You know regular Saw.
Oh yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
I just didn't hear what he said. I just didn't hear him.
Yeah. Saul. La, 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 la.
I saw a couple about
I
it.
saw the sign.
Did it open up your eyes?
It did. It did.
Mm. Did anybody drag you up to get into the life that you belong?
No.
Mm. And so, where do you belong?
Nothing. I belong right here.
Hmm. Oh, oh, oh.
What?
And where do you belong? Donnie. Alright, so YouTube video going to be uploaded. I need
Oh
to
shit.
figure out what the password for my
Nothing.
thing is. Did it open up your eyes? You saw the sign.
Let's get me back where you belong.
1996. Yeah. Echo. When did the song I Saw the Sign come out?
I love that song. It never gets old. And I'm so glad I don't hear it all the time. That way, when I do hear it, I can appreciate it.
God, this thing sucks. It told me it came out in 2014. That's so impossible. Cancel.
I saw the sign,
Base, base,
and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
no one's gonna drag you up. I forgot. You're making me.
What are we gonna do the singing? Amen.
What was I supposed to do? You. I forgot what I was supposed to do now. Oh yes, I remember.
The singing
Password.
amen.
Password. I need to log into this. Autofill and password. Password manager.
I saw the sign. I saw the sign.
Oh lordy, let me just play that song for you, please. Base, base.
I saw the sign. Uh-oh.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No.
Oh,
I hear speckles of it.
hold on.
I saw the sign. Okay.
Is this better? Can you hear it now?
Yeah, very little.
Whatever, I give up. My stupid stream deck thing died. It doesn't work anymore. I gotta order that other one. Annoying. Alright, so I need to upload the YouTube video, so let's do that. Create, upload video. Okay, that's fine. What are we up to, Trap? Alright, so discover. What's
Trap
Rumble?
making millions of dollars.
Rumble is not a blockchain thing, right? No, Rumble's not a blockchain thing. Rumble is just a YouTube for other people. I think I said that right.
I saw the sign.
DeFi Gardener is having, like, all day his chat's been about uh, drip and Forex. Oh my god.
Oh, DeFi Gardener. He the one that doesn't like.
He used to be Drip Gardener.
Hmm.
Well, apparently now it's just Gardener Chat. But the logo still says Drip Gardener. I like him. He's cool. Bob Shalom. What is Bob Shalom? What if I don't plan on using an NFT?
Come on me.
Yeah,
Come on me.
apparently you don't have a choice. Did you
And
know?
apparently,
Go on.
I was gonna say, apparently, why is my cover photo not popping up?
Yeah, it took me a couple times to try it. Okay. So once it's a community, I can make channels just like Discord. But I find that shit confusing a little bit. How are these people winning shit?
Oh, speaking of winning stuff, when you hold the Tang Gang token, the HOA token, you have access to a bunch of fucking NFTs, airdrops, all type of stuff. I was inside the spaces earlier today and they was talking about it. I need to go see like how do I redeem it, but you qualify for a bunch of shit. Like hella free NFTs. They was talking about this one dude just because he held the Tang Gang token, he was able to get an NFT and pay his goddamn bills with that shit.
That's sexy. I got
Hell yeah.
seriously. I'm trying to figure out how I got that 400 something ghost token so I can get more. whatever,
Yeah,
whatever I did to get it, I want more.
because I just got some boom token. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, like how? Yeah, I don't know. Boom, cat. This shit is confusing to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Boom, clap the sound of my heart, beat goes on and
Boom
on and on and on.
shakalaka. All right, so
Boom, clap, make me feel good. Come on to me.
okay, so I got that. Where is the thing? I need the thing. Oh my god. This fucking mega thing is a little too much for me. Okay, I need a description for this. I need his logo. So district is the other one, right? What's the link to district now? I guess. Where's this?
Oh my goodness, Pulsechain is Pulse Drip is $12. Well,
Oh,
12.90, 12.97. What's happening here?
some people be selling. Could they have been selling for base strip?
Mm. Are they only loyal to certain drip?
Who knows? It's all so
People gonna,
silly. It's all
people
so
gonna hop
silly.
on every opportunity they can get.
I skipped that one. Did you do it?
Nope. I'm gonna G.
Yeah, I did not.
I'm gonna wait till the launch day, buy me some, and ride it up.
Mm, I dig it. Where is my stupid password for this? Uh,
Why is everybody getting their hair done? What is going on?
not everybody. I don't have hair.
Everybody is booking freaking appointments, but I need that money. Let's go.
But I don't have any hair.
Hmm.
Damn it. Angel's
We could
got.
do we
Angel's
could
got.
do you a lace. We could do you a man weave, a man um
I'm okay.
situation.
I'm okay. Um.
You don't need it.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're totally fine.
What you call it? Um. Um. X Money has. He could do. He could use some hair. Hair. He's got so much hair. I'm so
I
jealous.
can cut X Money's hair off and make tracks out of it.
Mm. You willing to donate your hair, sir? It's for a good cause. He's not listening anymore. All right, so paste, go, and paste, go. That sound good. No, no. No. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not able to do my background. Like, what is going on? I'm about to get off of Discover. This is irritating me
I
because
did. I did my
I have
cover
my cover
page.
photo.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
have. Yes, my cover photo. I have it uploaded, and I see it inside the back office. But when I go up to the front, it's not there.
I don't know. I think mine is fine. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, I got it. So now the only thing that we can't do is our profile pic.
Yes, need to. 430 was saying that we could just create an NFT collection, with our stuff and go
Don't
that
let me
way.
get to create me some
But I
NFT.
don't know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I need to.
Bass boom boom room.
I like.
I like
What's that song? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. That's an old song.
I think I heard it.
Yeah, yeah, a very old song. Uh, what is it?
La, 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 la.
Boom.
I need, I need to buy me some ICP. What's my wallet looking like?
It's the Venga Boys. I want you in my room. That's what it's called.
Hmm.
Venga Boys.
The Venga Venga. I should give you an NFT from
Baked beans. Oh my god.
have you purchased some NFTs?
No, not yet.
I
Well,
haven't either.
I've purchased NFTs in general, but not
No, I'm talking about ICP.
no, not on ICP. No, ma'am.
Me neither.
Settings. Go close
Not
it.
yet.
Taps. Three. Okay.
And what are these portals like?
I don't understand them either.
Let me go through. Okay, I guess portals is different groups. Game portals.
Sup, my fellas. Don't forget to leave feedback.
Did you download the plug wallet?
No. There's a
Me
wallet to
neither.
download.
Yeah, the plug wallet where you connect it to your open chat. And they got free games.
Oh,
Aw.
you're gonna have to post a link or something. I don't know what that is. I'm still like this is also confusing to me. I'm sure I'll
It's like
adjust.
one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Like I think that's what
yeah,
it is like maybe I should just stick to open chat and then
yeah.
move on
I
to
made
fucking
my
the other
little
one.
portal. Right. I made my Discover portal so don't nobody take my little blockchain bay name. I
Yeah.
got that. So now I'm
Oh,
just about to go back.
we should at least figure out which places to get our names. Because there's
Do
this
what?
we should at least figure out which platforms we need to sign up for to register our names because it's still fairly early, so we might be able to do that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing now. Like anything that's kind of new, I'm just registering that shit so that way I could be the original in the new metaverse for lifetimes to come. They're gonna have to put an underscore or something underneath it if they want to be
I'm
me.
kind of I'm kind of petty. I almost want to get like, you know, a couple of the next ones, like 1, 2, and 3 after my name just to be a dick.
Right, right, right. Right.
But
Are we still live?
yes,
Why did they leave us?
I
They
don't know.
suck.
I don't know. But I am gonna turn off the live light. Let me turn that off because nothing interesting is happening. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah.